Hello students, wish you all a very good morning. I am your science teacher Kiran. Welcome you all back to the another session of science online classes. Students, today I have brought a new chapter, but before that I hope your term 1 examinations were completed very well. We have attempted that all examinations, and so what we have to do? We should start or continue our syllabus for the term 2. Okay, so I have brought a new chapters in front of you and for you all. Which chapter you know very well? Yes, that is already mentioned, the habitat of the living, habitat. Okay students, in this session today we will discuss about habitat. Only we will focus on habitat. What is habitat? Okay, so before proceeding, as it is, use the headphone for the better listening and experiencing. Take out a textbook, notebook, and write this all information in the notebooks, because these all informations are very important for you. That is related to chapters, okay, which will help you to update your mind, which will help you in your handwriting, to progress your handwriting. Because whenever I go to check your worksheet, then what I found, few people try to write in cursive, but please write it, keep it consistently, okay. Keep it consistently. Then after you will come to know in very good handwriting. Okay. And second thing is that make a notes of it. Okay. Because at the time of your examination, it doesn't matter question and answer well dictated or not dictated. But when these all topics you have written in your notes copy and have understood, have updated your mind, then after definitely you will come to know in the examination. Doesn't matter that the questions will ask from anywhere. Okay. But that will covered by this topic only. So do it and let's proceed. So students, today's topic, the habitat of the living. It's very important to understand about habitat. Habitat, what is habitat? What it means? Why this chapter is important? Okay, so as we know that habitat, it is directly proportional to, in mathematics language, directly proportional to shelter. Are you getting my points? In mathematics language, that is directly proportional to shelter. And do you know what is shelter? What is shelter? Shelter, it means all living things need shelter. Why? It's very primary requirement by all living things, that their food, their cloth and their shelter. Three things are very important. As we say in Hindi, roti, kapda or makan. Okay, as we say in Hindi, roti, kapda or makan. It was for the every living things. These three things are very important. Okay, so, but if I talk about roti, kapda, it means we can say that it is too famous or popular for the living things, but in living things, for especially in human beings, Okay, so if I live human beings, then food and shelter is important, which is required for the every living things. Okay, so that's the term habitat. Can say that where the living things used to live, or we can say that their home, their shelter. Shelter, it means home. Okay, where they used to live, that is called habitat. Okay students, so we focus. So first of all, if environment, before habitat, if living things are existing, then where they are existing, from where they are collecting these all things. Shelter required many things. Okay, so that all the things which they have to make a shelter, definitely they need some things, they require some things to make it shelter. So from where they collect, what is the things which is required or essential to survival for the living things. That many important things, or most important thing is that environment. What is environment? Okay. So students, you used to pronounce again and again for the difficult words. So what the right pronunciation of the particular words is there, you will come to know. Okay. Environment. Okay, so this environment, so very important thing is that environment. What is environment? Environment is the things from where all the living or non-living things can exist. Living things, for the existence of living things, require sunlight, required air, required water, required this, all things, many things are required. From where they are collecting? They are collecting from environment. So we can say that for the survival of any living things, environment is very important. So if I talk about environment, so we can say that everything that we see surrounding, what is written? Everything that we see surrounding, we can feel it. Supposed to be air is there. Could we see? क्या हम देख सकते हैं उसे? No, it is not possible to see the air. In spite of air is existing in the environment. Okay, so everything that we can see in nature, okay, living things as well as non-living things, physical or as well as chemical, right? All the things are environment because they all things are existing in the nature. That is required by the different species of living things. Okay, students. So I think that environment may have understand living things, non-living things. Supposed to be non-living things. There are various types of things which is existence on the earth, which is in the environment. Sunlight, which is very important for the survival of living things. It doesn't matter. Sunlight is a non-living. Air, that is non-living, but it is very support. It support too much for the survival of living things. It means we can say that the non-living things support to living things for the survival of life, for the continuation of life. Okay, which is required for the, which is not required, which is essential, most essential for the living things. That is environment. That all things we can collect from, we can together from only and only environment. Okay. So second thing is that organism. Second topic, organism. What is organism? Many times we have written organism, but what is in actual meaning of organism? Sometimes or maximum times when organism came to us in front of us, we think just organisms are tiny types of species. That is not possible to see naked eye. Why naked eye? Naked eye, do you know? Naked eye. Naked eye, it means without using any lens, without using any other instrumental things. That is naked eye. Suppose we are anything we are capable to see. That is naked eye. We are not using anything from the eye. They are not taking any support. So that is naked eye. So by through this eye, it is not possible to see few insects, few organisms. That is called organism. So organism it means not the species, the insects which is not capable to see through the naked eye. Organism it means it's tiny or a small sizes to its larger sizes. It means bacteria to elephant, anaconda. That all are organisms. That all are a type of organism. Okay. So we clear your mind. In organism, whenever comes, it means don't think only bacteria, fungi, virus, paramecium, blue green algae. These all things are existing. No, apart from it, many things. What the things are comes under the living things. Okay, that all are organisms. Okay. So already it is written organism ranging from macroscopic bacteria. Why I have written there macroscopic? Ranging, it means from starting bacteria which is not possible to see through the naked eye. That is ranging from the macroscopic bacteria because it is possible to see through only macroscope. Okay, so to large elephants, it means I want to make it clear. Organism, it means what the living things are there which is able to see or not see, but they are living, they are surviving, they are existing in the nature. That is organism. Okay, students. So considered under organism. As the example, already it was declared right now that organism it means fungi, bacteria, virus, paramecium, algae, rat, cat, mat is not there. Rat, cat, birds. Okay, elephants, anaconda. It means there crocodile. These all things comes under the organism. So I think that all of you have understood, students. So come next topic is that habitat. Sure. Now comes habitat. Okay. In environment already I have started from habitat. Once again habitat came. Now we will know what in details. What is habitat? Because habitat already it's said that is shelter, that is home, which is possible to collect to get in environment only. To make habitat, to make shelter, to make home, they require something. That's something from where that all living things used to collect. From where they used to arrange. That is collected by the person or any living things through this nature, through this environment. Okay. It means home or a place where a living organism lives and called habitat. This is where that peoples with that living things used to live. That place, that particular things are called habitat. See, it provides everything to the animals. It provides everything to the animals, not animals, living things. So, this is like food, shelter, proper weather conditions, such as rainfall, heat, etc. Right now I said. Okay. So, that living things, how they will survive? They require food. To make their food, to cook their food, what they require? They require water, they require sunlight, they require air. Even many things they require, that is collected from environments. So, in that way, we can say that is called habitat. Okay, students? Now, there are various types of habitats. If I talk about its types, if I talk about types of habitat, it means the living things is to live. There are different types of living things. It may be arboreal, it may be terrestrial, it may be aquatic. Why? Because few organisms are found to live in water, few on water, few on air, few on land, few on trees. Okay. So there are various types of habitat, we can say that. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. That is first terrestrial, aquatic habitat, arboreal habitat, aerial habitat, amphibian, etc. Okay. So these are all habitats we will discuss one by one in the next session. Okay, students. So till that, today's classes, what the sessions were there, kindly make it clear. See and watch the videos 2 or 3 times. Write all the notes in your notes copy so that you will recover or recap any times. Okay, beta, bye. Thank you.